Hello YouTubers, subscribers, and friends. I had a little bit of leftover cereal called Honey Bunches of Oats, and I thought I'd feed the prairie dogs today with that. Before I put the cereal out there, I give a whistle, and they hear me whistle and they stand up and they look at me, and then I walk out there slowly and pour it on the ground. They watch me pour it, and then I walk away and I whistle like shh. And they look at me. He's the brave one. He came like crawling on his belly very slowly over to it, and he started checking it out. And his buddy over there, who has disappeared, I don't know where he went. His buddy came up, stood up, and looked over at him. I guess he popped back down the hole or something. But this cereal, it's got oats, it's got walnut and different types of like dried fruit in it and stuff. I didn't have enough to make a bowl of cereal, so I said, let me just give this to the prairie dogs. There were so many of them out here running around. The babies were out running around. They're so tiny, and they don't have any fear of me yet, but they just squashed down. Here he is over here. He's eating that branch. They're funny to watch. I like to come out here and watch them every morning. They run around, chase each other. They got different whistles. See how he moved his tail like that? That's like an oak. Everything's okay sign for the other prairie dogs. And it's funny because they have no fear of Mr. Owl, who I have not seen in quite some time, because the owl is very, very quick. See them fighting each other over there? Yeah, it's funny like that when they jump up like that, they run around. They could be like in a full trot across the yard. I mean, just full speed, and then just jump straight up in the air and tackle each other in the air. And it's funny to watch them. I mean, one will head from one side of the yard, the other one will head from the other side, and they'll head right at each other. And at the last second, they will jump up and just like chest bump up in the air. And it's funny to see that. Where did he go? He's abandoned the cereal. I don't know. I don't know how many there are exactly in my yard, but I have seen at one time at least 10 of them. Standing straight up, not like that, but standing completely up, like tippy-toeing up. And it's funny to see them all standing up, like not too much over in this area right over here, because I guess that's too close to the area for Mr. Owl to come zooming down in. Mr. Owl lives over here, I'll show you. Every year he lives up in them palm trees up there, and he has babies up there, and the babies always end up in my yard. If you go to my channel and look at the older videos of Mr. Owl and the babies, I have actual video of babies landing in my yard, and me chasing them around trying to catch them so I could take them back over and give them to my neighbor, which she puts in a box underneath the palm tree down there. She'll just put them in a box. But it's weird. I have not seen him. He likes to be in this tree too. He'll get up in this tree and he'll sit on that branch. And I have videos of where I basically walked right up to the branch and looked at him, which he was like maybe 10 feet away from me, looking down at me. And I've seen him swoop down and hit the ground there and try to catch the prairie dogs. The birds are quiet today. This is what I'm talking about when they stand up like that. That's me whistling, trying to copy their calls that they do. They have different calls. They have long whistles like that. They have barks like a regular dog. I guess that's why they're called prairie dogs, because they do bark. And they eat a lot. I have to move my truck around a lot, because if you don't, they will go up into your truck and chew on the wires and stuff. Where are the rest of them? It's funny to see them standing like that when there's a whole bunch of them standing around their little holes. There's got to be at least 20 holes out there. Where did I put that cereal? Like, see, that's a big hole right there. It's got all the fresh dirt kicked out right there. It's funny to see like 4 or 5 of them just standing there, standing straight up on their tippy toes looking towards me. And they just crack me up. I have them all over my yard, but this is mainly the area of the yard where they hang out the most is right in this area. I haven't seen any quail or any rabbits this morning. But here's one right here. Uh-oh, danger, danger, danger. He saw something, man. He just... It looks so funny. I don't know if the camera's picking up, but they're whistling. Very high pitch whistle. They got their little arm signals and tail signals. Like he has his little like T-Rex arms in front of him right now. But I've seen them where they raise their arms up over their heads and like hello, look at me over here, like shaking their hands back and forth, and then just dove down in their holes really quick. I mean, it's funny to watch them. And then they got their grinding, what they do with their teeth. They'll make a really loud noise with their teeth. I got some huge bird making some huge noises behind me in the tree, but I don't see it anywhere. There's multiple ones running around the yard and standing up and whistling. I can hear them chirping. There's a little chirp there. There's another, he responded back. I like watching them. They're funny. They're talking to each other right now. Something's going on in the prairie dog world that they're all running around and getting close to their holes. Look at him. This is Spider-Man. He's climbed up on that fence. I've seen him climb up, reach up to the branch and then jump and then grab the branch and climb up the branch. But I've never seen him climb the fence. He's like on lookout. I cannot see him with my naked eyes because he's so far away, about 150 feet away from me. I don't have my glasses on, so I can only see him through the viewfinder. So when I'm trying to look at the fence, I can't even see him on the fence. I can only see him through the viewfinder and the camera. They blend in so well with the surroundings. Now the birds are acting up behind me. All right, well he didn't eat a lot of the cereal that I put out right there, but I'm pretty sure they'll come back later when I'm not sitting out here and they'll all eat it. So I'm gonna go inside and let them have some cereal. The birds behind me are going nuts. I don't know why. But there you have it. Another look into the Arizona wildlife daily morning routine. Very calming watching them also. Alright, that's it for me. I'll get going inside.